Hi friends, I'm D Vegan. I make a pure smooth fruity today. It's a very nice option to get to know some combinations. That's what cooking is about, right? I combine today plums with oranges. That's the base. And I made it already. A little bit more plums than oranges. But the oranges are so to make it a little bit more creamy. They have a nice texture. If I blend oranges, always turns out like a cream. Could use it in dressings too. So I give a little bit of orange into the smoothie, the other fruit. The smoothie becomes creamier. And of course, it has a nice flavor. Together with the sweet sour plums, and we have a nice sweet orange. It makes a very nice combination. Together with the cinnamon, I guess it's a perfect combination. The cinnamon is a little bit more earth to the very high fruit flavor here from orange, both and plum. And it is a classic anyway. Plum cinnamon. That's, well, everybody knows, I guess, right? That's perfect. I made this smoothie before. It's so delicious, and it sits for a while. And indeed, then it turns a little bit thicker, almost gelling up because of the orange. But it is still pretty light, that smoothie, very light texture. It's easy to enjoy. It's a wonderful, pleasant feeling, energizing. It makes me feel light. It's a wonderful flavor. It's making me happy, very easy. And now I thought I could add a little bit more apple. Apple is also such a typical ingredient one can add to a smoothie, especially a fruit smoothie, and it turns the smoothie creamier, even more creamy than the orange would do that. Apple is a very strong ingredient. It makes it very creamy. You shouldn't take too much of the apple, so I have only maybe 4 plums, 1 orange. I have half an apple here. I just cleanse a little bit. The dirty parts, I cut them off. Where it grows from the tree, there always a little bit dirt comes in there. I cut that out, and if the kernels, if that's healthy, no problem in there, no molds or worms or something, you can blend the seeds and the kernels, everything, no problem. It is very nicely balanced in relation, proportion to the other parts of the apple, the peel and the flesh. There's a lot of fiber in there, and the color, that is the phytochemicals, phytonutrients, they're in there too. So it's nicely balanced, no problem with the seeds of the apple. And to make it, to give it a sweetness, I add these wonderful raisins. I don't need to soak them. I could, but it is not necessary because the smoothie has a lot of water in there anyway. So these dried fruit are super high also in antioxidants like cinnamon. Cinnamon is even higher, and raisins are very high too. And they have this, especially the dark color, the red color in the skin, the peel of the grapes. It is super healthy. It's helps the heart diseases and many things. We know that is very healthy. Grapes, dark grapes especially. So I have it all in here now. I have the basic smoothie with 3 elements, and then take that, add 1 and add 2 more, another 3. Now 3 is important because it makes it very complex immediately, whereas when I have only 2 ingredients, then I can pretty much, my mind, my thinking mind, can pretty much analyze everything, and then the magic is away. If I understand something, the magic is away. So that's why I prefer the 3. It's more magic, very simple. 2 is dull, 3 is magic, okay? At least in food. So let's see, blender dance. raisins take some time. Yeah. So I'm even more excited now, or curious, about the flavor. The texture is okay. It's nice creaminess. It's a perfect, I would say it's a perfect smoothie texture. And now let's see what it tastes like. Yeah. Wow. Wow. 3 times wow. Perfect. Sweet and sour. Wonderful balanced. A bit more sourness, but the raisins are very sweet in the background and keep it all together. And also add a nice creaminess. Apple, raisin, orange, plum and cinnamon. You can't go wrong with this. Wow. So nice. Have a look. You see now the texture, how nice it is. Isn't that nice? Ooh. I'm so glad for this combination. I really will make more, do more. You see, it's a little bit more firm than the other smoothie. It was pretty runny. This is immediately firm like that. And I find out about fruit, if I just blend some fruit, I find the texture, how it changes when you blend something. It's not like cooking. Cooking is a really gross change, very strong change by the heat. But blending is also a change, transformation of the texture. And it is very interesting. Some fruit turn into something gelatinous, make it very firm. Other fruits, they stay totally runny. Banana, for example. For nothing in the world, the banana would turn into a gel. By itself, as far as I know so far, banana is always runny. Orange turns into gel. Apples, they make it very firm, not in a gel, more firm, not jelly. But orange does. Blueberry does, of course. Yeah. So that's what I learned also, the texture, and the texture is important for different recipes. Like, for example, dressing has to have a certain texture. Depends on the what you put it on. Like a salad, for example, the kind of leaves you have, tender leaves or firm leaves or crunchy or whatever. Different textures are required for the dressing. Or in a pudding has a certain texture always. It's gelatinous a little bit more, but not too much. Or a cake, the filling of a cake has to be able to be cut. It needs to be very firm, and these kind of things. And how the fruit transforms by blending, that is so important. So much it tells me so much, and the flavor is very much combined with the texture. But that's enough for now. I guess you got an idea of what I'm talking about. I will be glad if you liked it and have more interest. To find out more, you can subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. Push the bell button, get notified. Whenever the video comes out, you get an email. Or you find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, everywhere. See you soon.